As an entrepreneur, the minute you start paying yourself, draws a clear line between your personal and your business funds. That means that you're not going to take out money from your business to take care of your own personal needs. But how do you pay yourself? In this video, I'm going to explain to you, first of all, why it is important to pay yourself, and to how you can pay yourself as an entrepreneur. Hello, my name is Hilda Gloria. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am an entrepreneur. I do run a small bags business online, and I love to share my experience and tips on how to start and run a small business successfully here on my channel. So if you are here for the first time, you are most welcome. Please consider subscribing so that you don't miss my next video. You can do so by hitting the red subscribe button down below. Before I tell you how I pay myself and maybe how you can pay yourself, I would like to tell you why it is important to actually pay yourself as an entrepreneur. First of all, you are going to clearly know the difference between your own personal money and the money meant for your business, and that way you will avoid mixing the two, which is a big financial mistake that so many entrepreneurs make, especially if they're new in business. Now, for you to avoid mixing up money business-wise and personal money, it is very important that you start paying yourself, because then you will have some money on your own, that is your own personal money that you have paid yourself, which is completely different from business money. Now, in case you would like to attend to some personal needs, for example, if one of your family members is sick, or if you'd like to get yourself something nice, a good bag, a good shoe, you are definitely choosing from your own personal money and you're not choosing from the business money. That means that the business money is not touched and it's not affected, and that is going to help you account for your business better. Otherwise, if you keep on mixing the money, you might use business money for personal reasons, and in the end you do not know where the money is going, or you will be seeing losses and you will be wondering where they're coming from. Another reason why you deserve to pay yourself is you work so hard. As an entrepreneur, especially when you're just starting, you are the CEO, you are the marketer, you are the financial analyst, you are everything to this organization. If it involves taking photos, you are the photographer, you are the editor, you are the online social media manager, you do a lot of jobs. So it is so right that you actually pay yourself. Yes, set a salary for you every month that you receive at the end of the month, because if you were working in another company, would you like to work for free? No, you are paying so much effort, you are putting in so much input, you are putting in so much time. So yes, definitely you deserve to pay yourself. You deserve a salary, and go ahead and cut that salary from the business money and put it on the side and say that every month I am going to be paying myself this amount of money as a reward for all the hard work that you put into the business. Also, if you have a problem paying yourself, that means that once your company grows and it's able to hire other people, you might have a problem to pay other people. Because if you're not able to pay yourself right now, imagine if there are other people that join your team. That means you might find a bit of difficulty to pay them. So yes, get comfortable with the fact that you deserve some money, you deserve a salary for all the hard work that you put into your business, and pay yourself. Another reason why you need to pay yourself is that it is a source of motivation. Imagine that at the end of the month you walked away with nothing. Would you be motivated to keep working hard for this business? I don't think so. So when there is something that you expect to get at the end of the month, or when there is something that you earn at the end of the month, of course you are encouraged to actually work harder for the business and actually to put in more time, more effort, more innovation, to think, to be creative, because at the end of the month you know that it is going to pay off. Money really motivates people, especially entrepreneurs. Money really motivates us. If there is an amount of money, no matter how small, that you know that you're going to get at the end of the month, you will be motivated to be more creative, to wake up early, to work extra hours. I mean, it's just a motivation, it's just a booster for you to actually continue working hard. The other reason why you need to pay yourself is that we have got bills to pay as entrepreneurs. We have got rent, I have got lots of other bills to pay. So who is going to pay these bills if you don't get a salary from your business? Or how are you going to pay them? I'm lucky to have a full-time job, but if you don't have a full-time job and your business is the only source of income, you have to consider all these things. You have got bills to pay, so don't be shy and start paying yourself. Start paying yourself so that you're able to pay those other bills. Now, let's move on to how to pay yourself and how to determine how much money you pay yourself as an entrepreneur. I'm going to give you my example from my bags business. I do pay myself in two ways. I get a monthly salary which is constant and is the same amount of money that I pay myself every month. No matter how well or how bad the business performs, this is a constant that I pay myself at the end of the month, and it has been like this for the last 3 years. Second way that I pay myself is a dividend. I pay myself a dividend at the end of every year. This is a one-time payment at the end of every year, and this depends on the amount of the net profit. What are the factors that you need to consider when deciding your salary as an entrepreneur? First of all, what I based on when I was deciding my salary, like my worth and what I actually give to the business. How much hard work am I giving there? How much creativity? How much of my effort? How much of my time? And how much of my energy, how much input am I putting into the business, so that correlates to the amount of money that I pull out. Also, I consider the size of the business, the amount of capital available in the business. Definitely, you're not going to pay yourself a salary that is higher than the capital. Of course, that will put the business down. Another question that you have to ask yourself before taking out a certain amount of money from your business as a salary to yourself as an entrepreneur is, how much money can I take out monthly? How much money can I take out constantly monthly for, let's say, a year, and it does not leave my business bankrupt? What I decided for my business 3 years ago, since 3 years ago I didn't have a team, I just had people join me along the way, but 3 years ago I decided that my salary is 10% of the capital. So for example, if your business capital is $500, take 10% of that, that is $50. Now that should be your salary every month, knowing that taking out $50 out of your business that month will not affect it, because you will have $450 left of capital. If your business continues to perform like that with a capital of $500 for the next, say, 6 months, I would take that as my salary for the next 6 months. Another example is, if for example your total business capital is 500,000 Ugandan shillings, I would take a salary of 10% of this capital, and that would be 50,000 Ugandan shillings as my monthly salary, depending on how the business performs. If the capital grows and increases with time, then definitely you can consider increasing your salary, but it would be hurting your business to take out money that is more than 10% of the capital as your salary. Another way that I pay myself is by paying myself a dividend. A dividend is like a thank you amount of money that any investor gets because they invested a certain amount of capital in a business. That is general. So I pay myself that as well. A dividend is not a fixed amount of money that an entrepreneur or an investor receives at the end of the year. So you cannot say that every year I'm going to be getting $500 from Chugi Bags because I invested XYZ amount of money in the business. Now, a dividend depends on the net profit, how the business performs. If the business performs really well, you are going to earn a lot of money that year. And if it performs badly, you are going to receive less money that year. In my case, I pay myself 60% of the annual net profit of my business. For example, if my business makes, let's say $1,000 per year as net profit, I get 60% of $1,000, and that is $600, and that goes to my personal bank account as a dividend that I have received. That amount is for the whole year. It's not every year. I don't take it out of my business every month. I take it out once a year. So these are the two sources of income, or how I pay myself in my business. It is also very important that entrepreneurs differentiate the different expenses. If, for example, I go out to a business meeting and I get hungry and I would like to eat, or I would like to have a drink, that amount of money doesn't come from my personal pocket. It comes from the business pocket. I put that in my business expenses. So if you can learn to differentiate between your expenses and the business expenses, that is going to help you, because sometimes once we mix them, we end up getting losses and we do not know which money belongs to us as individuals and belongs to us as a business entity. So this has to be really clarified. I do have a video where I explain the different financial mistakes that entrepreneurs make, especially in their initial stages. I'm going to link it either up here or up there, so go ahead and check it out. I must say that every entrepreneur must consider the size and the different working conditions of their business. You cannot say because Hilda takes 10% from her capital, I'm going to do the same. Look at things that we might have in common. Look at your business and look at your business situation. These are just examples that might or might not apply to your business. If you've been having any doubts on whether you need to pay yourself as an entrepreneur or how and when you need to pay yourself, I hope that this video has been very helpful. If it has been, please leave a like. Leave me a comment down below in the comment section if you have any other questions or if you have any other ways that entrepreneurs can actually pay themselves or how you actually pay yourself in your business, or if you have a compliment or anything else that you would like to add on to the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.